Hi, Melissa Smith here at the PVA, and today I want to provide you some encouragement if you're feeling overworked, underappreciated, overwhelmed, doing it all on your own without a virtual assistant. So I got 3 minutes. Let's go. So normally on that back wall, I have this board. And it's not a vision board. It actually just started out as an encouragement board. It has cards from my daughter, photos of me and my kids, quotes that I got, a fortune cookie on here, some thank you cards that I really appreciated. And every now and then something just pops out at me and I put it back on here. And then those days where I actually go over to take a look at it, I'm like, wow, look at this. In fact, when I got back from traveling the world this year and I came into my office, it was the first thing I went over to look at. And 2 things really stuck out at me. So of course the cards and the quotes and the pictures of my children, but those are things I feel like I always carry with me. I never forget them. What I did forget about was a rejection letter I sent to myself back on March 14th, 2016. So almost 2 years ago. I got it from Dan Pink. He said that we should write ourselves rejection letters and so we can learn how to take rejection better. It's from his book, To Sell It's Human. And it says, "Dear Melissa, thank you for sending in your idea for us to look at. At this time, we are not interested. It's the market we're looking to invest in, but we don't see value in what you're doing and your background isn't a good fit for us. We wish you the best of luck in your search for investors." And I signed it, "Best, everyone that I've pitched so far." So there's that. And then on this other corner, I had the contract that I wrote with myself back on January 31st, 2016, so almost 2 years ago to the day, to write my first book by April 26, 2016. So I was 2 weeks late on that, but I still did it. And now I would never have imagined I will have written 2 books by January 31st, 2018. So just 2 years later. And you're thinking, okay, well, that's all great for you, but how is this going to help me now? Well, right now, I just want to give you some encouragement because back when all this was going on, I didn't have a VA. I was overwhelmed. I felt overworked and I definitely felt underappreciated, but I just kept pressing on. And I imagined what my life would look like if and when I made it to that next level, not the level of the rejection letter. That's still another level. But how it would look when I made it to the point where I could hire my first assistant, someone to get rid of that work that dragged me down to make me feel like I was not making any movements. Because there are things that you're doing in your business that you don't like. And every time you do them, it makes you feel like, is this all worth it? Am I ever going to make it? You know what those are. And those are exactly the thing that you need to give away to a VA. So I'm almost out of time. Remember, I'm not just a virtual assistant. I'm also a virtual assistant matchmaker and CEO, just like you, because you can't do it all yourself. Subscribe to the video. Get your free audiobook on how to hire the right virtual assistant. Bye.